All right, thank you so much. Thank you for attending another amazing video, All Stars. And it's a major star, your forever Olympic hopeful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so silly. I can't help it. I can help it. I can help it. But anyways, make sure it's looking great, right? Foxy brown. All right, let's get into it. I'm just crazy. Don't worry about me. What your shoes say about you at work. Like always, I'm a sociologist. I do the research and I just give the information to you guys. All right, let's go. Run and take your mark. Set, go. Let's go. All right, let me put on my specs so I can see, babies. All right, All Stars, here we go. What do your shoes say about you before you say a single word? In this video today, we're going to break down the science, the gender, differences, international etiquette, health, trade-offs, and what recruiters actually notice, plus powerful quotes from cultural figures, sources and studies linked in the pinned comment, okay? So don't forget, like always, like, comment, share, subscribe at Amasia Star. All right, let's get into it. Want to know what people notice first? When you walk into a meeting? I know you can't wait to know. I know that. It's not your resume. It's what's on your feet. I know, right? You're like, Amasia, where are you getting this great information? I'm doing research. And then I'm giving it to you guys. All right? So check this out. Today we're going to unpack the psychology, the research, and the rules of thumb for men, for women, and all across the cultures. So your shoes say what you want them to say. All right? Let's learn. First impressions are fast and sticky. Social psychologists show that tiny visual cues like shoes can cue judgments about personality and competence and status. That means your footwear, like what's on your shoes, can shape, mold whether someone leans in or basically ignores you right before you even speak. All right, it's important to know this. This information is brought to you by academia and the Harvard Business School. All right, so key in. Shoes can serve as a strong first impression, okay? Shoes and first impressions, okay? Here we go. Photo-based studies found observers can infer traits, age, income, openness, even politics, from shoes alone. From shoes alone. More than you'd ever expect. Use this to show how shoes are rich social signals. That's just according to academia and fashion and psychology. The red sneakers effect. Research shows non-conforming footwear can change perceived status and competence, depending on context. In settings where conformity signals status, non-conformance, like red sneakers, lowers perceived fit. In others, it can signal confidence and entrepreneurial spirit. I can't help it. I can't help it. I stutter a little bit sometimes. I get excited. Context matters, according to Harvard Business School. For roles requiring standing or movement, footwear affects performance and injury risk. Something employers should consider alongside impressions. High heels may increase impressions or perceived status, attractiveness, but have also documented health downsides, according to PMC. Red Sneakers Study and Occupational Footwear Reviews, according to Harvard Business School and PMC. Now let's get into it. Men versus women. Polished dress shoes worn by men like Oxfords and Brogurs equals professionalism, attention to detail. Recruiters and senior managers often notice men's shoes as a marker of care in grooming and fit. Industry surveys report high performance, placed on shoes in interview settings, according to HR and Daily Advisor. Athletic sneakers in corporate settings can signal approachability and creativity. In some industries, tech startups, but can be penalized in conservative fields when it comes to like law and finance fields. Again, context matters when you're thinking about your shoes, okay? Remember, where are you? Okay, what we're talking about is befitting of the environment. See the red sneakers effect. Okay, so now let's get to women. Studies and workplace reports document that women are often told implicitly or explicitly to wear heels or dress up, which raises equity issues, according to Time and PMC. Heels may increase perceived status or formality in some observers, but they also carry health risks and sometimes reflect gendered pressure to conform to appearance expectations. Alternatives: polished flats, loafers, dressy sneakers can achieve professionalism while being more comfortable and inclusive. Here's a practical tip. Match your shoe formality to industry norms. Check LinkedIn photos from your target hiring managers or company socials. So do a little research. That way you can know that you're reading the room correctly, okay? All right. Now, international and cultural comparisons. United States and UK. Emphasis on polished formal footwear in conservative professions. More casual in tech startups. Surveys and workplace etiquette guides often note shoes as part of interview grooming, according to HR Daily Advisor and also according to TomJames.com. In Japan and parts of East Asia, shoe etiquette includes removing outdoor shoes in certain indoor spaces, can, and greater attention to tidy, understated footwear in formal business culture. Visible displays of luxury can be read differently. According to Encompass and Sekosui, Europe.com. In countries with hot climates or different workplace dress codes, breathable and practical shoes may be prioritized. In rapidly developing markets, branded sneakers can be status signals among younger professionals. So here's some key takeaways, okay? Global teams need cultural sensitivity. A shoe that reads confident entrepreneur in one market might make you come across as very unprofessional in another market. Moving right along. So when it comes to identity, race, and quotes, okay, let me give you some. A little bit of both. Shoes don't just signal class or professionalism. They intersect with identity and history. For many Black cultural figures, like myself, shoes are political, symbolic, or deeply personal. According to Oprah Winfrey, I still have my feet on the ground. I just wear better shoes. I pithy line about roots plus success, according to Goodreads. Now, Maya Angelou, reflecting on shoes and segregation, poverty in her life. Stories she shared about buying shoes from catalogs and what footwear meant in a segregated town. Her reflections tie footwear to dignity and access, according to Vogue. Now, why does this all matter? Well, I can tell you one thing. As a Black professional and for other Black professionals, footwear choices are often navigated alongside broader appearance, based expectations and stereotypes, so context, safety, and cultural expression really, really matter. All right, so let's talk about for meetings and for interviews. Aim for polished, well-maintained footwear, matched to industry norms. If in doubt, slightly overdress the shoes rather than underdress. Okay? Polished fit and clean soles are very noticeable. Let me say this. When I was in ROTC, we had to shine and polish our shoes. Okay? Our uniform had to be perfect. Creased, gig line, everything had to be on point. The collar line, the hair, all of that. We would get gigged for our shoes if they were not polished. I took that to heart. I learned a lot about shoes. I learned a lot about first impressions, and just like how I'm pulling on all of that information and I'm bringing it to you guys today. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's according to academia, and that's according to a major star. You heard it here first. Okay, so choose comfortable professional options like loafers, clean dress sneakers if you're just going to be in regular daily office life, where it's allowed, of course, or classic flats, Oxfords. So if your role demands standing, prioritize supportive shoes to reduce injury risk. And that's from PMC. Now, and of course, if you're working remotely or you have a hybrid job, dress shoes for video calls isn't really necessary, right? They're not going to have you pan down, right? Right. But when meeting in person, keep a presentation pair at work. Small details matter. So use footwear as a controlled form of self-expression. Colors, subtle, unique details. But read the room, you guys. Bold nonconformity can be an asset or a liability depending on context. Red Sneakers research gives a roadmap for when to signal nonconformity, according to Harvard Business School. So which pair of shoes tells your professional story? Drop a photo in the comments, or tell us, or just tell me a story. Have your shoes ever helped you or hurt you when it comes to first impressions? If you like this breakdown, you guys, in this beautiful video that I've displayed so wonderfully, please hit the like, subscribe, and also remember to share it. Remember that Oprah's line, feet on the ground, better shoes, but make your shoes fit your health and your values. All right? Hope you guys loved it. Thank you, YouTube, being one of the best platforms in the world. Thank you, All Stars. Like, comment, share, subscribe at Amazing Star. Bye. See you guys soon.